sterling silver flatware has graced dining tables for centuries. It represents a wonderful blend of artistry and function. When we speak of sterling, we mean a specific quality of silver. It is an alloy containing 92.5% pure silver. The remaining 7.5% is usually copper. This small addition of copper gives the silver strength and durability. Without it, pure silver would be far too soft for everyday use. These beautiful sets of knives, forks, and spoons are often passed down through generations. They carry with them the stories of family dinners, celebrations, and history. They are tangible links to our past, which is a truly lovely thing to have. People seek appraisals for their sterling flatware for many reasons. Perhaps you have inherited a full canteen of cutlery. You might be curious about its value. An appraisal can satisfy this curiosity. Gemologist Norman Monteau, who developed the narration and directed this video, has appraised over 500 silver sets. It gives you a clear idea of what your collection is worth in today's market. This knowledge is incredibly useful. It can help you make informed decisions. Maybe you are considering selling the set. Or perhaps you simply wish to know its value for insurance purposes. Protecting your valuable assets is always a sensible step to take, and silver is certainly a valuable asset. Another key reason for an appraisal is equitable distribution. This often comes up when families are dividing an estate. Knowing the precise value of a silver set helps ensure fairness. It allows heirs to divide assets without disagreements. An official appraisal provides a clear, unbiased monetary figure. This can prevent family disputes and make a difficult time a little bit easier. It is about more than just money. It is about preserving family harmony. Understanding the value helps everyone feel they have been treated fairly, which is priceless. Finally, an appraisal can be a journey of discovery. You might learn fascinating details about your flatware. Who was the maker? When and where was it created? What is the name of the beautiful pattern? An appraisal is not just about the price tag, it is about understanding the history and craftsmanship locked within each piece. This process can deepen your appreciation for the items you own. It transforms them from simple utensils into historical artifacts. This connection to the past is what makes collecting and owning antiques so very special and rewarding for so many of us. The first step in any appraisal is to confirm you are dealing with genuine sterling silver. The key lies in small marks, often called hallmarks. These are stamped onto the back of each piece, usually on the handle or stem. The most important mark to look for is one that certifies its purity. For British silver, the mark is the lion passant, a walking lion. For American silver, you will often find the word sterling or the number 925. These marks are a guarantee from the maker. They confirm the silver content meets the legal standard of 92.5%. Beyond the purity mark, you will find other fascinating symbols. These hallmarks can tell you a great deal more. There is often a maker's mark, which identifies the silversmith or company that produced the piece. This could be a set of initials, or a unique symbol. You might also find a town mark, indicating the city where the silver was assayed or tested. For example, a leopard's head signifies London, while an anchor means Birmingham. There is also a date letter which tells you the exact year the piece was made. Deciphering these marks is like being a detective. It is thrilling to piece together the history. Once you have identified the marks, the next step is to identify the pattern. Silver flatware was produced in thousands of different patterns. Some are very simple and elegant, while others are incredibly ornate with flowers, scrolls, and figures. The pattern is a crucial factor in determining value. Some patterns are far more rare and sought after by collectors than others. You can often identify the pattern by comparing your pieces to images in reference books or online databases. Take a clear photograph of a fork or spoon to help with your search. It is also important to distinguish between sterling silver and silver plate. Silver-plated items have only a thin layer of silver over a base metal like copper or nickel. These pieces are much less valuable. Markings for silver plate can be confusing. They often include terms like EPNs, that is, electroplated nickel-silver, a 1 or quadruple plate. These items will not have the sterling or 925 mark, nor will they have the official hallmarks of British silver. Always check carefully. The difference in value is significant, so it is the most important distinction you will need to make during your appraisal. When you begin your hands-on examination, it is wise to handle the flatware with care. While sterling is durable, it can be scratched or dented. I recommend wearing soft cotton gloves. This prevents fingerprints and smudges, which can tarnish the silver over time. It also protects the pieces from any oils on your skin. Find a well-lit area to work in, preferably with natural daylight. Lay a soft cloth like felt or velvet on your table. This creates a safe surface to place the pieces on as you inspect each one individually. A gentle approach shows respect for the craftsmanship. Your primary tool for inspection will be a good quality magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. The hallmarks we discussed are often tiny and can be worn down with age. A loupe, which typically offers 10 times magnification, is essential for reading them accurately. Examine each mark carefully. Write down exactly what you see. Note the maker's mark, the purity mark, the town mark, and the date letter. Do this for every single piece in the set. Consistency is key. This meticulous process ensures you do not miss any important details that could affect the final value of the collection. Next, assess the condition of each item. Are there any dents, deep scratches, or repairs? Look closely at the tines of the forks and the bowls of the spoons for excessive wear. Check the blades of the knives. Are they the original steel blades, or have they been replaced with modern stainless steel? Originality adds value. Note any monograms or engravings. While a family crest can be charming, a personal monogram from a different family can sometimes lower the resale value for a collector. Be objective in your notes. Every detail, positive or negative, contributes to an accurate appraisal. Finally, you must count and categorize everything. A standard place setting includes a dinner knife, dinner fork, salad fork, teaspoon, and soup spoon. Your set might have many more pieces, such as butter spreaders, oyster forks, or serving pieces like ladles and carving sets. Create a detailed inventory. For instance, you might list 12 dinner forks, 12 teaspoons, 1 large serving spoon. This inventory is vital. It not only helps in the valuation process but is also essential for insurance records. Being organized now will save you a great deal of time and effort later on. To accurately value your flatware, you need reliable information on makers, patterns, and current market prices. This is where reference books become invaluable. One of the most essential guides for American silver is The Book of Old Silver by Seymour B. Weiler. It is a comprehensive resource for identifying marks. For British silver, Jackson's Silver and Gold Marks is the definitive guide. These books contain thousands of hallmarks, making identification much easier. Investing in a good reference library is an investment in your appraisal skills. They are tools of the trade, just like your loupe. You can also create a simple worksheet to keep your findings organized. Create columns for the type of piece like teaspoon, the pattern name, the maker, the hallmarks you observed, the weight of the piece, and its condition. Using a worksheet for each pattern ensures you are systematic. Using photographs is also a brilliant idea. Take clear pictures of the front and back of one example of each type of piece. Also, take a close-up shot of the hallmarks. These images serve as a visual record and are incredibly helpful if you need to consult with another expert or for your insurance files. The value of sterling silver has two main components. The first is its melt value, which is the base value of the silver metal itself. You can calculate this by weighing the sterling pieces, but not the knives as their blades are not silver, and checking the current market price for silver. However, the true value is often much higher. This is the numismatic or collectible value. It is determined by the rarity of the pattern, the fame of the maker, the age, and the overall condition. A set by a renowned maker like Tiffany & Company or Paul's Store will always command a premium far above its simple melt value. Appraising sterling silver is a skill that grows with practice. Do not be discouraged if it seems complex at first. Start with a few pieces. Visit antique shops and auctions to handle silver and speak with dealers. Look at online auction results to get a feel for current market prices for different patterns. The world of antique silver is rich and fascinating. Every set you examine tells a story. By taking the time to learn, you are not just determining a price. You are becoming a custodian of history. It is a wonderfully rewarding pursuit, and I encourage you to continue your journey of discovery.